Check this thing out. I noticed this many years ago. I don't know if it's a different kind of symbolism when it comes to this place. If you see what I see. I mean, look at it. Look at these curves right here. Why is it like this right here? Then you got the line of stones right here that match the curve of the sidewalk right here. Why is it like this right here, though? You know what I'm going to say about this? You know exactly what that looks like. You know exactly what I think that looks like. A flower of life petal, like the all-seeing eye. You think anybody would ever notice if I put something right in the middle? I doubt that anybody would ever notice. But there's only one human being that ever would. You talk about looking shady. More shadier than me. Why is this car parked right in the middle of the road like that? I'm trying to get up in these woods up here. Why am I whispering? I'm the only one out here. Well, not really. There's 2 deer right here. Welcome to heaven. I know what you're wondering. What the heck am I up to? I know it's getting late. It's like 6 o'clock. But we still have like 3 hours before complete darkness. I'm looking for something that I found out here many years ago. No, it's not anything historic. Oh, beautiful. It's something interesting right up on the hill up here. It was probably one of my earliest videos that I made from this place before the hard drive crashed last summer. I lost it. I didn't get any pictures of me on the thing either. That's what I'm coming out here for today. It's not like you can ride it. But trust me, any kind of major explorers would know exactly what I'm talking about. You'll have to wait until you see it. If I can remember where it is though, it's up on the hill, up in the woods, behind one of these picnic spots. This gate is closed from sundown till sunup. I never noticed that trail before. Well, like that is, because I'm always going differently out here. It's got to be up here somewhere. I do the shadiest things for real. Man, the trail is on that side. Let's hope they didn't cart it out of here, if you know what I mean. Time to look all shady. Cars on the road. Where's that thing at? Weird. Never came across this before. Ain't nothing like exploring. You never know what you're going to come across. When it comes to any place that you go. Feels like I'm getting closer. I gotta be getting closer. That is, unless this is a brand new trail, which I think it is. There's new property markers and stuff right here. The chain link fence looks a lot newer than about 6 years old. Which means whatever used to be out here, they took out of here. I think I'm a little bit too close to the road. But I remember walking down that way towards the road after I found it. So it's got to be right close to here, but there's a house right here. I can't remember. Let's hope it's still here. I'll never forget it. It was back in like 2016. Crap, I think somebody's down there in their backyard. You'll never see them. I have the eyes of an eagle. Right there in the center. I saw somebody walking back and forth. All the way through all that. And I saw them walking back and forth. That's probably somebody's driveway. Why am I whispering? I'll never forget it. A long time ago, I was walking right through here. And I was stepping on those real dangerous fire ants. You know, the real fast moving orange ones that are quite large. You know, the vicious ones, the ones that actually try to chase you down. They are all over the place out here. They love dry spots in the leaves. And I was wearing flip-flops that day with no socks. I just ended up in the woods. I mean, that's all I did was get off the sidewalk. And I found it. Crap, now we're going downhill. I think it's further down. Let me go ahead and get back on the sidewalk before somebody sees us. We're right in their backyard. If I see that thing right here, I'm gonna be mad. If someone sees me coming out of the woods like some crazy, you know what? How am I going to play it off? What a heavenly place. I mean, look how the light comes through out here. Dang, it's dropping out here. These animals out here dropping their #1 hits, trying to get you to listen. Well, it's just past 6 o'clock. You know what that means? Time for Greg Street to rock. That's what they're telling us. The last thing I need right now is the silent sneak attack. Due to the bicycles behind us, we're never going to know they're going to be there until it's too late. I still see the fence. Man. I mean, if you're walking this slow, you can kind of see it from the sidewalk, especially in the wintertime. It kind of levels out at the top. And it's just sitting up there. I'm looking. I didn't know it was going to be this difficult, though. I mean, I thought it was going to be like right here. I mean, we're still on park space. We're not trespassing. Hey, it's a baby deer. They're eating. Cute. Come on, let's find a different way up there. They're probably going to tell us where it is. I mean, you can see it in the wintertime, though. I mean, every time I used to see it, I was always like, you know, I bet everybody knows exactly what this thing is out here. Where is it? I can't remember. All right, I feel like I'm getting closer. Uh-oh, there goes a golf cart. That isn't good. Well, like I said, I'm on the park space. All right. You know what I'm looking for. I remember these down trees right here, but I can't remember if it was before the item or after the item. Like I found it before these down trees. It's dangerous up in here. Oh, there's more deer. What a danger zone right here. You talk about, you got all the vines, all that other stuff out here. It's an old road right here. You can tell it's an old road. Hey, it's new ski. It's not old school. I see something. That can't be it. That's too far up there, though. That can't be it. It's on level ground. Let's follow this old road through this heavy brush. Keep your fingers crossed. Nothing strikes at us. I see something up on a hill. All right. Looks like these trees just fell recently. They still have green leaves on them. Old school Stone Mountain history up in here. Piles of field stones from back in old farming days. I mean, that's all this fence is right here. It's just the property marker. The property boundary for the park. Well, this is not it. I never saw these out here before. I never made it this far up on the hill. Never did. Looks like some old school dumping grounds. There's the property fence right there. Hey, that would be a pretty cool object if that was intact. Modern. Well, not that, but that thing. Oh, this place is loaded down. Dang. Welcome to the other side of Stone Mountain Park. That looks familiar. What is that? Some kind of bread basket or something? I know this from somewhere. I know this. I can't think of it right now. I don't know. I can't think of it right now. All right, there's some old metal up there. But this is not where the object was. Any native carvings from 7,000 years ago? They wouldn't have lasted on that soft granite though. Man, they're dragging me deep in the woods at 6:35, 6:40. I know what you're going to say. You're going to say, but Da Vinci, it seems like you've gone past the extent of the park. Well, there's the fence right there. Let's see how much more newer recycling they got out here. Part of a garage door right here. It's not as old as you think, I guess. Got some concrete cinder blocks. Yeah, you can tell people have been out here before playing around when you see something like that. When they take one of these things and they stick it up. It's almost like a signal. There's the old school radio flyer wagon right there. I mean, were they in real estate? Selling houses, flipping houses back in the 70s? There's a road back here. When it goes downhill, that's troublesome. Well, because you can't see what's down the hill, as opposed to what you can see when you're looking up the hill. Things stand out. Now that's old school. This car wagon, check that thing out. Document your findings. Hope you like my little discovery videos. I know they're not much. You just never know. I mean, seriously though. I know the state would never consider anything like this, but whenever you dump rocks or anything like that, they should make it a law where you should always lay them down. If you know what I mean. Because if you stand them up like that, it's going to make people like us think it's a grave, you know? I'm like a deer in headlights out here for real. Seems like the puppy dogs have caught me in their own backyard. I mean, it's not their backyard, but you know, I mean, technically it is, because, you know, doggies kind of own everything. They're part of the life out here. The heck is that thing? I mean, it's standing right up. You can't miss it. How far am I going to have to go at this late hour to find it? We're close. We're close. I remember the trail right here. It's got to be right here. I remember running into the trail right here. See? I'm not trespassing. I'm not. I know I do shady things. I do. And somebody's dog barking behind their house makes me look even more shady. But I remember the trail. Okay. We're on the right track, I think. But how come I never saw that stuff before out here? The pile of metal. All right, I remember this tree right here. I remember these little trees right here. I swear, I thought it was going to be quicker than this. Look how low the light is getting. No, I haven't found it yet. I just came across another old school trail or something like that. Probably an old school access road from back in the timber days. Back when the Venerable brothers owned the land and stuff like that. I mean, there's two dicks right here. And there's piles of rocks that line it. I should be seeing it by now, though. I just want to take some funny selfies. That's it. That's all. I'm hoping I didn't go too far. You're going to say, why don't you stick to the trail that you never knew about? Good idea. There they go. Check out these violent mamma jammas right here. These are the ones I'm talking about. The orange ones. They love dry spots out here. But they will chase you down. Imagine stepping in that ant bed right there. They're still building their home. They're carrying leaves and stuff and debris. They burn like you would never believe, though. Oh, crap. Yeah, one or two was climbing on my left shoe. When they bite, trust me, it's unforgettable. Now, you know how some ants, they like to just crawl until the time is right to bite you. Those right there, they don't. They will bite you immediately. That's not a thing to find out here. Do I remember this? I can't remember. I mean, is that an old school telephone pole from back in the day? That's what it looks like. Don't stand still too long. Oh, here it is right here. Here it is right here. It's right next to the trail. Everybody knows about this, guys. See, I'm just having to go backwards and re-record all the videos that I lost in the first hard drive. I think there was like 80 of them. Technology has definitely moved and gotten a lot better since the last time I came out back in like 2016, 2017. Coming across a golf cart. How does stuff like this end up out here, though? Let me go and get some selfies in. I'm going to be sitting down on this thing. I'm such a child. Let's hope I look legit when I try to get back on the road.